Hey everyone, I hope you're doing well and welcome to episode 1 of the agency series. Haven't really named this series so far, but the plan is to share everything that I have been doing since September 2024 and how I reached here, scaled my agency solo to $92,000 in just 6 months and then got acquired later by a much bigger agency, and whatever I did, because I was working full time as a software engineer, so I did not have much time to put into all of this along with my job. Why I chose Twitter? When did I really blow up? How did my starting few weeks look like? So I want this entire series to be a learning lesson for you guys so that you guys know everything that could happen along your way and you could learn from my mistakes and cater to your clients better and stay motivated. So the entire goal of the series is to motivate you guys more to participate inside the community, start building in public, because trust me, building in public has changed a lot of lives and I used to not take it seriously, but this is the truth out there. If you have distribution, then no matter what business you start, whether it is an agency, whether you are building a product, you are going to face success one way or the other. You don't have to have millions of followers. Just start posting every single day and it will definitely change your life, because it really did mine. And it could take you a month. For some people it could take weeks. For me, I have been doing it since 2014 2015 when I was in middle school, but this is the thing that sat really well with me, and I saw success with X in under a month of posting consistently. But these timelines could differ differently for you. So the goal here is to show you guys everything that I have been doing since September, so that you guys could create better content which reaches out to your targeted audience, so your users, your potential clients, etc., and share everything, because closing a client is one thing and then delivering them the service that you provided is totally different thing, especially when it comes to building MVPs using AI. And when I started out, there was no playbook which I could just follow. So I had to do everything myself. I made a lot of mistakes. I had to learn everything as I was going. I had to take a lot of feedback from the client. And every week I was adding something new into the proposal, into the PRD. So I'm going to show you guys everything, and you guys can use my templates and use my content strategy. And the plan is to make it really easy for you guys to get started. You just have to do one thing. You have to show up every day. You have to post 3 to 4 times every day on Twitter. And I'm sure that all of us are going to make it. So let's start from the beginning. This started back in September 2024. So as you can see, I was posting random things. I was using hashtags, which I don't really suggest nowadays because it seems really spammy. And as you can see, I had around 1300 followers at that time, but this was more because back in 2023, I started shit posting on Twitter, which brought me around 1300 followers by doing follow for follow, engaging with other people. But none of them were my targeted audience, so I did not really get any clients or users from those audience, just some bots and some people who followed me because I followed them. So that is how it all started. But back in 2024, I thought that let's get consistent with Twitter. So let me tell you why exactly I started with Twitter. At that time, I was working as a software developer at one of the big fours, KPMG. So we used to take a lot of time in order to develop something. So let's say if we were to develop a software for an automobile company, then we used to take 6 months, 7 months, etc. And at that time, that was common. So I had no issues with that. But I started scrolling on YouTube and I started hearing about this product, called Cursor. So at that time, I was using ChatGPT in order to code. So I used to copy from ChatGPT into my code editor, run it. If there were errors, then take those in them again, and so on. But then I realized that we have this tool called Cursor, which literally makes building MVPs much faster. Let's not even say MVPs for now. It makes building software really easy for you because it has awareness of your entire code base, and you can just ask AI to edit this file and it will know what file you're talking about. So that was really game changing for me, and that is why back in September I started working on this project. As you can see, I even made an update on this project. So basically this was a mood tracker where you could track your mood every single day, and then at the end of the week it used to give you an AI weekly overview that how your mood went, what was the main reason for a mood dip. It also used to give you this beautiful monthly mood trend. etc. And I was amazed that I was able to build this application in under 2 weeks, which would have easily taken me a lot of time because I was working at my full-time job. I did not have much time to work on this project, but still I was able to get it entirely done using Supabase and Next.js as a tech stack inside Cursor. And that is when I knew that there is money to be made, and a lot of people still don't know about this. And if I deep dive into this right now, something could happen. And as you guys all can see, I was right, but more on that later. I just started marketing this product, and the goal was to get some users and become the next Mark Lou. So that was the plan. But when I started posting about it, as you can see, the views were not that great. These views have also accumulated over the months, but in the beginning, I used to get 30 40 impressions every day, and it was really disheartening. But I still consistently posted every day for 3 4 times. And that is when few people told me about how if I want to market this kind of product, then the best strategy would be marketing this on TikTok and Instagram, and all of that felt really really boring to me. That is when I realized that I am not made for this, building my own SaaS applications and then marketing them for months, and if it does not work out, then ditching the idea and moving on to the next one. And that is when I realized that for the next few weeks I'll be building products myself for fun, and I'll be sharing the journey here on X. That was the plan. I'll share my lessons, I'll share everything that I was learning, etc. And I was also posting like 3 to 4 times every single day. I'll get to the content strategy in the next week, where I'll show you everything, that what kind of tweets worked for me, what kind of content helped me get more views, client views, etc. But for now, just wanted to walk you through everything. This is me posting consistently September 26th, and as you can see, I also participated inside a hackathon during that time at my company. And that is when you can also see that how I was comparing these two tools with one another. And this kind of content usually does well because people really learn something from you. And let me show you, if we scroll a bit up, as you can see, I started building this application in public, QuizNote, and this was the turning point for me. So after posting for 2 to 3 weeks consistently and getting 20 30 views every single post, that is when this post reached out to my correct audience, and that person wanted to build something similar to QuizNote. So they just reached out to me and they told me that we are in and we want to build something similar and we will be paying you $1,000. How much time will you take? I told them that I'll just take 2 weeks maximum, and I was so happy, and I built this entire application out for them, and I delivered this application to them in under 2 weeks, and they were amazed. They paid me $1,000, and that is when I knew that this stuff is working. As you can see, this is my post. And I knew that if I double down on content on X, this could really change the game for me. And as you can see, then on around 30th September, I made this first post where I closed my $1,000 client, and they paid me $1,000 for this. 50% was upfront, 50% was later. At that time, I had no idea about proposals or PRDs or anything. I just said yes and worked on the project and delivered it to them in under 2 weeks. So as you can see, I said that I have built MVPs for other clients before, but I never really understood X's potential, and it's time to level up my X game. So a lot of people gave me some good tips. All of these people were amazing. Majority of them don't even post anymore. This guy still posts. Yeah, it's more about the consistency game. People come and they go, but you have to be consistent with X, and it is going to be really life changing for you. This is the day when I realized that I have to go all in, and that is when I started posting consistently on X. I spent a lot of time experimenting with different kind of content, which I'll be sharing in the next video, the kind of content that worked for me and the kind of content that you should also create in order to get clients or users for a product. Even during this time, I wasn't viral or something. I was getting good views, only 400 500 impressions, but nothing crazy. But that is when what happened, one of my threads went viral, and that thread, that is from October. Let me search if I could find that thread. So yes, this is the thread. As you can see, this was October 8. I closed my first client on September 30th. And after around 8 9 days, I hit my first viral post. And no wonder that was around Cursor only. In under 2 to 3 days, I got over 10 plus inbound leads, and all of them wanted me to build MVPs for them because I started marketing my agency services as well. At that time, I had no agency, nothing. I did not even know that what I'll be doing once I close them. I just knew that I could build software, and that is what I wanted to do. And I just ran this software that for the next 5 clients, I'll be building their MVP for $1,000 to $1,500 range. And that is how I closed my first 5 clients. And it was really crazy and super grateful for that. And during that time only I realized that this is real, and as you can see, I started working on my landing page, and in around 1 to 2 days only I was able to build the entire landing page of my website. So as you can see, it took around approximately 3 to 4 hours. It was really simple. I just had the pricing section, and I also integrated a Calendly link into it so that people could start booking directly, because before that people were booking the link via the booking the call via DMs, and it used to somehow get a little mixed up, and that is why I added calendar. And yeah, pretty much it, and that is how everything started. And since then I have worked with 18-20 plus clients, and I have never reached out to even a single one of them. In the beginning I was solo. I worked on 4 to 5 products myself, but that is when I also quit my job. So as you can see, I started posting on X in around last week of September, and I quit my job November 31st, sorry. So around 1.5 months of experimenting with X, it was enough to let me know that I can quit my 9 to 5, and I just went all in, worked with a lot of clients. By March I had a revenue of 92k plus. And after that I took a 2 month breather because I wanted to work on my systems. There were a lot of delays for the clients because I was not really able to manage my team, so worked really hard with my team in those 2 months around May, and I made my systems a lot better, my proposals a lot better. There were a lot of problems from the client side as well, which I never really thought of. That is also something that I will definitely share with you guys. And yeah, then in May, the agency got acquired by Creme, and since then I've been working with them. And the goal is to build the biggest AI development studio on the planet. And yeah, that is it. You guys know it. Let me walk you through some of the tweets that I added to my highlights. Why not? This would be a nice journey down the memory lane. So this was Moodflow. As you can see, I shared the landing page. This was Quiznode, which got me my first client. This was another project that I built in public. People loved it, that how the UI turned out and how I built it in under 3 hours. See, this is the post that I used in order to market my services. That only 4 spots left in the pre-launch offer. MVP builds for $1,000 to $1,500, way below market rates. And yeah, it was a nice journey. So the entire point of this video was to motivate you guys, to show you how strong social media today is, and if you could get a corner for yourself in the digital world, then it could really help you in taking everything to the next level and doing stuff that you never would have even imagined. So yeah guys, I hope that was a nice quick overview of everything that I did over the past 9-10 months. And in next video I'm going to teach you the exact content strategy that I started posting in around October, which helped me get so many inbound leads. And also, we are not going to shit post. We are going to only post stuff that is going to get us clients and not just random followers. The goal is not to become famous here on X. The goal is to reach out to the correct people so that you could turn them into clients and start earning money. So I hope you like this video. I kept it really raw and real. Did not really script anything at all. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll see you next time. Thanks.